Hey, I'm Spider-Man.
That was amazing.
That was great.
Oh, that was so cool.
Tom Holland is a British actor who got his breakthrough in childhood and got to live his dream life playing Spider-Man.
Somebody's gotta look out for the little guy, right?
Tom is very down-to-earth, just like his character Peter Parker, but he likes to talk a bit too much, earning a reputation as a walking meme. Learn more in our new video.
Okay, sure.
Spider-Man, how Tom Holland lives and how much he earns.
Shut up.
Thomas Stanley Holland was born on June 1st, 1996 in Kingston, southwest London. His life was filled with art from the very beginning. His mother, Elizabeth Frost, is a photographer, while his dad, Dominic Anthony Holland, is a famous comedian, writer, and TV host. Tom was a firstborn. Later, his family welcomed twins Sam and Harry and another son, Patty. As a child, our hero struggled with reading and writing and was diagnosed with dyslexia. His parents sent the boy to a private school so that teachers could meet his needs. Holland's dad says that it was a wise decision in hindsight, as the disorder didn't stop Tom from making it as an actor. He went to Donhead Prep School in Wimbledon, where he started taking hip-hop dance classes. The young Tom Holland was obsessed with Janet Jackson's songs and often danced to them. This was something that inspired him to take the classes. In 2006, he performed at a festival in Richmond with his dance team. The choreographer Lynn Page saw great potential in the boy and invited him to audition for the musical Billy Elliot, directed by her associate Peter Darling. It is a story about an aspiring ballet dancer named Billy. Lynn saw Tom's potential and invited him for a theater audition. The boy's parents doubted if he could score a role in the musical, as he had no training in classical dance. However, the director decided to give him a shot and sent him to ballet, tap dance, and acrobatics training. 2 years and 8 auditions later, the young talent joined the cast. He debuted as the main character's best friend and performed Billy's part for the first time on September 8, 2008. Critics loved Holland and praised his acting and dancing skills. Meanwhile, Tom started attending middle school at Wimbledon College and gave his first TV interview ever.
I haven't got the words. It's a feeling that you can't control.
While the audience adored the talented boy, his classmates gave him a hard time because of his dancing. He decided to join a rugby team to look more masculine. Holland played in 180 shows as Billy Elliot and even sneaked his first kiss behind the scenes. The musical wrapped up in 2010, but before that, the whole crew, including the young actor, got a chance to meet British Prime Minister Gordon Brown. In 2011, the new teenager got to do a voiceover in the UK version of the Japanese anime The Secret World of Arrietty. He also sent an audition tape to the directors of The Impossible and got a part. He played the elder son of the characters portrayed by Naomi Watts and Ewan McGregor. A fun fact, up until the movie premiered in 2012, Tom's dad had a blog called Eclipsed, where he wrote stories about a famous comedian being overshadowed by his own son. Tom's film debut was a success indeed. He got nominated for Goya and Saturn Awards and was acclaimed by the critics.
What?
You know, you could try being a bit nicer to your brother. He's just scared.
So what else is new? Everything scares him. I wonder who he takes after.
Dominic Holland had his proud father moment at the movie premiere and joked about his son having more fans than he ever had in his whole career. Naomi Watts also spoke highly of his young colleague's performance. Working with her on set helped him make up his mind about being a movie actor. That's why he entered the London School for Performing Arts and Technology, also known as Brit School, in the same 2012. He joined the list of famous people who went to the school: Adele, Amy Winehouse, Jessie J, and others. During his school years, Tom met Elle Lotherington, and they went out for some time. They preferred to keep their relationship low profile and only occasionally appeared at parties and movie premieres together.
But I can't tell anybody that, so I'm not.
In 2013, the audience heard Holland's voice in Lock, a drama that takes place in a car. There was another movie that featured the young actor, a war drama called How I Live Now.
You expect me to get in this thing? With you?
Well, you could get a bus if you'd rather.
Fine, yeah, I would.
It does take about 8 hours, though. And the next one's not due until 11 o'clock tomorrow morning.
In 2014, Tom joined the cast of Billy Elliot the Musical Live that was shot to be shown in cinemas. He appeared at the end of the musical as one of the actors who previously played the main role. He was paid $500,000. A year later, the actor appeared in a mini-series, Wolf Hall, and played the role of a sailor boy in the Heart of the Sea. To prepare for the role, Holland needed to lose a lot of weight, consuming less than 1,000 calories per day. The actor got along with his co-star Chris Hemsworth.
You know, some feel sick at first.
Please, pull me back up!
Best way to square it with King Neptune, boy!
Please, bring me up!
Chris said that he was in awe of Tom's performance and that he had great respect for the young actor. At the same time, Tom made his directing debut with the short movie Tweet. It was a family project that got the whole Holland family together on the screen. Then the young man said he decided to pursue a directing career in the future. While the short film was still in the works, the future of Holland's career was unclear. After In the Heart of the Sea went out, he didn't get new roles. For instance, he totally blew his audition to Star Wars The Force Awakens as he couldn't stop laughing. His mother even thought her son should choose a different career and sent him to carpenter classes. She decided on this course because of the fact that as a kid, Tom made a kitchen cabinet together with his granddad. He didn't get a chance to finish the course and dropped out after 2 months when he got the news that he joined the Marvel Cinematic Universe. As soon as Tom heard they were looking for an actor to play Spider-Man, he asked his agent to sign him for an audition. It was his childhood dream. He loved the superheroes so much that he refused to take his costume off when he was a kid. To stand out from the other actors, he demonstrated his acrobatic skills on the tape and got through several castings. During one of the rounds, the actor was supposed to reenact a scene with Robert Downey Jr. Suddenly, Downey Jr. started doing improv, putting Holland in an awkward position, but he managed to save his face. By the way, the young actor had one more embarrassing moment during the casting. He was sure he met Downey Jr. and even told the actor that he looked a bit different in real life. It turned out it was his double. Holland had been waiting for a long time to hear from the producers of the movie about the friendly neighbor until he stumbled across an Instagram post. There was a link to the official website that posted the actor who would be the new Peter Parker. The actor was shocked to see his name and even accidentally broke his computer. Later, he found out that the studio had some reservations about Holland as he was pretty young at the moment. He was only 19, but they ended up casting him. Maybe Chris Hemsworth helped him a little and put a word in for him. Holland appeared on screens as Spider-Man in Captain America: Civil War in 2016. The actor's suit was so tight that he had to drink through a straw put into one of the holes for the eyes. By the way, Holland got to wear a lot of costumes in the next Marvel movie, but he never got to keep one of them as a souvenir. He got a Saturn Award, was paid $250,000 for the movie, and signed a contract with the studio for 6 more movies.
Guys, look, I'd love to keep this up, but I've only got one job here today, and I gotta impress Mr. Stark, so I'm really sorry. What?
A bit later, 2 more movies featuring Holland came out, Edge of Winter and The Lost City of Z.
It's hardly fair.
I'm obligated to serve.
Obligated? What of your obligation to Mother? And to us? Your family?
He had to wear a fake mustache for the role in the latter and broke his nose on the last day of shooting. Meanwhile, the British actor participated in auditions for the movie Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle, but he had to turn down the role because of a busy schedule, so his role went to Nick Jonas. Holland couldn't take part in 1917 due to the same reason. He also turned down the part of the concierge Miles Miller in Bad Times at El Royale. In the same year, Tom won the BAFTA Rising Star Award. 2017 was rich in premieres for the actor, the history drama Pilgrimage and biography drama The Current War, but the most awaited project was the Spider-Man franchise reboot Spider-Man: Homecoming. The actor got a Saturn Award and $1.5 million for the role, including bonuses.
Yeah, let's
No, please, Mr.
Let's
Stark,
have it.
you don't understand. This is all I have. I'm nothing without this suit.
If you're nothing without this suit, then you shouldn't have it, okay? God, I sound like my dad.
Tom rewatched the previous movies about the superhero starring Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. He worked out a lot for muscle growth and even secretly went to a school in the Bronx to see how American teenagers live.
Hey, Hey guys, the illegal weapons deal ferry was at 10:30. You missed it.
Only the teachers, some administrative staff, and a student named Aaron Bishop knew it was Tom Holland, and yet the plan almost failed at the very beginning. Holland's ID was copied from Bishop's ID, and the school security system decided that someone tried to enter the school twice. It triggered the alarm system, but luckily, they managed to sweep the incident under the carpet. Holland attended all classes and revealed his real personality only by the end of the experiment. Still, no one believed him even after he alluded to Spider-Man movies. They realized it was true only after they Googled him. The role of MJ in the superhero franchise went to Zendaya. Together with Holland, they performed at Lip Sync Battle, a show where two celebrities compete with each other lip-syncing to hit songs. Dominic Holland tried to talk his son out of it, thinking participation in the show would harm his career, but he was wrong. The episode with Tom and Zendaya became one of the best episodes in the history of the show, and the video of Holland dancing dressed as Rihanna went viral. The audience fell in love with the charming British actor after the first movie came out. They adored his sincerity, sense of humor, and not being able to keep a secret. He revealed too many Marvel secrets, so the studio didn't let him read the full script for Avengers: Infinity War. But somehow, Tom still managed to hint at Tom Hiddleston's character's fate and leak an unpublished poster. By the way, he got $3 million for the role in the movie.
Let me just say, if aliens wind up implanting eggs in my chest or something and I eat one of you, I'm sorry.
I do not want another single pop culture reference out of you for the rest of the trip. You understand?
I'm trying to say that something is coming.
The next time the world saw Peter Parker portrayed by Tom Holland was in Avengers: Endgame. The movie came out in 2019, and according to sources, he also got $3 million. It wasn't long before the audience got to see the next movie about the adventures of Spider-Man. Holland got another Saturn Award for the movie.
Come on, Peter Tingle.
Once again, the actor couldn't keep himself together and spoiled the name of the movie Far From Home. Ever since then, the franchise creators have tried to do their best to stop the chatty spider from spoiling movies. For example, they always give him fake scripts and don't tell him about big plot twists until the very last moment. When Tom goes to interviews, his colleagues accompany him to make sure he doesn't say something he shouldn't. After filming Spider-Man: Far From Home, the actor did a voiceover for main characters in the animated film Spies in Disguise and Onward, and did one more animation movie, Dolittle, in 2020. The thriller The Devil All the Time, starring Holland, came out the same year.
I think you could have held back a little bit.
Well, he ain't bothered them nowhere since. Him or his candy-ass buddies. I gotta go check in on him.
In 2021, the actor appeared in the fantasy movie Chaos Walking. The director asked Tom to grow a mustache to make his character look more masculine, but all he could grow in 6 weeks was a few hairs. The actor got his nose broken during the first week of shooting after a stunt punched him in the face. On the last day of shooting, he had to hold his breath underwater and fainted. The next movie in Tom's filmography was Cherry, where he portrayed a retired military doctor suffering from PTSD and addiction. Holland consulted war veterans and people who overcame their addictions to connect with this character. He also lost 28 pounds for the role, but got back to his previous shape afterward. In the fall, Holland made a cameo as Spider-Man in the second part of the story about Venom. He and Zendaya were spotted kissing in a car not long before the premiere.
That's all on YouTube, though, right? I mean, that's where you found that. Because you know that's all fake. It's all done on the computer.
There were rumors about the two dating after the first Spider-Man movie, but the stars insisted they were only friends. However, they were seen together more and more often, and one day Holland accidentally said to a fan that he was going to his girlfriend when he was near Zendaya's place. Before the couple made an official appearance together, the media speculated that his girlfriends were Olivia Bolton, his childhood friend, and actress Nadia Parks. The young man tried to keep his romantic life away from the spotlight. In December 2021, Tom went back to his role of Spider-Man in the third part of the franchise, Spider-Man: No Way Home, for which he won an MTV award and received a Saturn nomination.
Poor Peter. Too weak to send me home to die.
No. I just want to kill you myself.
Attaboy.
He came to the set only 2 days after he finished working on the action movie called Uncharted. However, it came out later than the Spider-Man sequel in February 2022, before appearing in the adaptation of the video game. Holland learned the art of mixing drinks and bulked up so he wouldn't look small compared to his co-star Mark Wahlberg. When asked to compare the two movies, Tom said that working on Uncharted was challenging because of the very realistic stunts. For instance, it took them more than 5 weeks to shoot a scene where the actor was falling from a plane. Tom was 100 feet in the air, holding onto a spinning box, and at some point, the box was dropped down. The movie got mixed reviews, and the actor admitted that sometimes he was focused on looking cool rather than acting, and that it was his regret.
You're kind of weird, but kind of cute too.
Well, then I'm kind of offended, but I'm also kind of flattered.
The same year, 2022, Holland did a short movie, Last Call, which was directed by his brother Harry. The movie sheds light on mental health issues and has been included in the programs of film festivals. By the way, Harry Holland was Tom's assistant when his brother was filming Spider-Man movies. Recently, there was a premiere of the drama miniseries The Crowded Room, where Holland portrayed a character with several personality disorders. Before that, it was announced that Tom had been cast as Fred Astaire in a biopic about the Hollywood legend and that he would appear in the movie adaptation of the novel Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell. This is a fictional story about Shakespeare's son who died at the age of 11. We also know that Holland will return to his Spider-Man role in the next Marvel projects, but nobody knows whether it's going to be a solo project. We should mention that people who worked with the young British star spoke about his friendly temper, positive outlook, and great acting. The internet loves Tom as well. There are dozens of memes with him. One of the fan favorites is the one where he tries to say croissant, but because of his British accent, it comes out as croissant.
I'm trying to say the word croissant when you think I've been saying quaxon.
Speaking of accent, Holland shared that he got so used to the American accent when he played Peter Parker that it took him some time before he could get used to speaking with the British accent again. Although Holland made his breakthrough playing Spider-Man, in real life he's terrified of spiders. Still, he got a tattoo of a spider hanging from the web on his foot. Holland is a big golf fan, so he plays it whenever he gets a chance. He has a pet, a Staffordshire Bull Terrier named Tessa. Zendaya also has a dog named Noon, and the couple can often be caught walking their dogs. Tom and Zendaya spend a lot of time together and are deemed one of the cutest Hollywood couples. Their interviews are filled with laughter and heart-melting moments. The fans love the way the couple supports each other on social media. In the future, the young man wants to get married and start a family. He adores children. Even when he attends his friend's wedding or parties, he spends time with the kids. Tom is looking forward to the day he becomes a father, as he's had such a great father figure in his life. The Holland family also set a great example by doing charity. In 2017, Tom's parents started a charitable foundation, the Brothers Trust. Tom coordinates and sponsors the foundation, while his brothers support the fundraising. Their mission is to tell the world about charities that don't get so much exposure and support them financially. Tom Holland's net worth is estimated at $25 million, while his base salary per movie varies from $4 to $5 million. The actor also has collaborations with brands like Prada and Marks & Spencer. He did a voiceover for their Christmas ad campaign. He also collaborated with the online game Final Fantasy XIV. In the ad, Tom tries to become a warrior of darkness by doing push-ups, lifting a couch, and practicing with a giant sword. As a part of promo campaigns for his movies, he filmed Hyundai and Audi commercials. By the way, the actor has a couple of Audis in his car collection, Audi RS7 and its sportsback version, Audi Q7 and R8. The light gray R8 had been the most expensive item in his car collection until he purchased his first Porsche. Tom decided to buy a Taycan Turbo S for $185,000 after visiting their test drive center in Stuttgart. 3 weeks later, he purchased a luxurious Rolls-Royce Cullinan for $300,000. Apart from that, he owns a Cadillac Escalade and a Range Rover Sport. The actor had been looking for his first apartment for 2 years and was planning on moving to LA, but his mom found a great 2-bedroom apartment near his family house in London, and Tom couldn't resist buying it. Judging by the rare photos that the actor posts on social media, the interior is pretty laconic and down-to-earth. The white painted walls are decorated with pictures and the furniture is simple. The star often travels to the US, so he rents an apartment in a luxury complex on the Upper East Side. The neighbors say that they see Zendaya there all the time. Recently, there was news about the couple buying their first house together in the prestigious Richmond, London, for £3 million. They spent £2.5 million more on renovation. This year, Tom only turned 27, but he's already a world-famous star. But will he be able to avoid the one-roll curse and break free from the image of a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man? Share your opinion in the comments section.
Thank you, Miss Parker, for having me. And thank you guys for having me.
If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything interesting.